Pick an envelope, pick a digital, and join us today as we make our mini challenge in the challenge 1.24. At the end of today's video, I'm going to show you what you get to add to your kit for the January Just Junk Journal challenge, and I have another little challenge to tell you about. So grab that envelope, grab a digital, and join me here. And let's go. Hi everybody, it's Julie. So I've grabbed my digital and I have grabbed my envelope. This is a church envelope that we did not use. And so I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct it. So I'm going to take where the glue is on both sides. If you need to, you can put this over steam to be able to get it. Just do the best you can. You do want the lines of what's going on here. And this is something you've probably done before, but is there an envelope, tomato, is there an envelope hanging around that you think is really cool? You know, Dad's bank envelope all started by like this. And so I really like the curvy lines on this. We do have a little funky thing going on here, so I am going to go ahead and you know what, let's go ahead and cut around the green area. And we're going to make our own envelope template, okay? So pick an envelope that you think is cool and make a template. Okay, now with your digital, you're going to want to go ahead and figure out, you know, what part of your envelope do you want to be showing for this. Okay, we are going to be we're making an envelope. Okay, so however you want it to show up for your journal or your project, that is how you're going to put it on here. But it needs to fit the whole envelope needs to fit onto the onto the digital. So the way I just showed you and I had it hanging off, that was not going to work. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and go around this with our pen or a pencil and get our line. So we're using a DearJulieJulie digital today. So you can grab one of your digitals. We're going to be using this whole thing. So this will count. If you're making this for your journal, this will count as one of the digitals. Okay, so one of your 12 digitals, because we're going to use the whole digital. Okay. Okay, we're going to come over and go down. So if you have, you know, just any type of envelope that you think when it's folded up, it's cool. I think that this is a really cool one. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and, of course, cut around those lines. Okay, so just going around just on the inside of the pen mark, because I really don't want to see the pen mark when this gets all put together. Okay, so play with the envelope and see. So you saw I put the butterfly, so the butterfly is on the main part that you see when you look at the front of the envelope where it's addressed. Okay. And there was a little bit of a fun little lip here, and then we'll go back up. Yeah, so deconstructing an envelope. Yay! Yay for just deconstructed envelope. And, you know, you can use a plain old envelope if you want to. I'm going to cut that off because these arms, they drive me crazy. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to fold this piece up. You're just going to come over to that edge, and fold. Okay. Then you'll see you'll have a place where you indented right there, and you'll have your edge here. And so what I like to do is go to my edge down here and the indented place up there, and boom. Again, the indented place there, down to the edge down at the bottom, and I have an envelope. Okay. Now I can use this in several different ways, and so this part is going to be up to you. I'm going to go ahead and we are going to make an embellishment out of this. I'm going to make one of the flap up. Okay. Now I want the whole butterfly. I think we're going to be okay. Okay, so I'm going to just fold that over. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and I want this to be even. So I'm going to cut this so that it's even. Okay, so there we go. And I have this digital from one of the pages that I'm trying to use, and I'm going to go ahead and that will, let's see how that looks. Oh, I like that. So I'm going to put that in as a page. It's going to be a page. And then I'm going to cut the white part off of here. Okay, now you might not have as much page down here, okay, as I have, because you're using an envelope that you have. It might have taken up your whole page, but I want to use as much of my the page as I can. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, come in, and just cut right along there. Okay, and then let's see, where can I put this? If I put it here, okay, it can go all the way up to there. Okay, so I can go ahead and fold that over. I'm actually going to fold it this way. That's going to be the back. Okay. And then I can come, let's see. I can come to here. I'm going to fold that, and I'm going to fold that in. Okay, so that's going to give me a little flip. So just using the scrap of my paper, and this is what I'm going to have. I have that, and they're going to go in there. These will hang off the edge. I will need to cut that down, possibly. Okay, and so 2 pages at least on the inside. I do have this little piece of wrapping paper also. I just happen to have this, and I'm going to add that in there too. Okay, so you need to have at least 2 papers from your kit. Okay, I'm using, and you're using up, trying to use up the scraps from making your envelope, using your envelope template. Okay, we're going to come over and grab some thread. Okay, and oh, that's the one that I don't know if I can make it go through because it's got glue. It's got glue. We'll use a pokey tool. Pokey tool. Okay, so envelope. You've made your envelope. You've folded it in half. And now, so you end up, you have 2 pockets on the inside of your envelope. Oh, my needle broke. Okay, that's interesting. What are we gonna do? How do we... That is really weird. It's not this needle. It must have been one from before, and the piece of the broken needle was still in the thread. See, it's in there, in the thread. Okay, yeah, we'll grab a different one. I have another one. Okay. And we'll go ahead and thread this. I'm going to have to, I think this is my last easy thread needle that's not in its container. So I'm going to have to get the container out, because I have to have these things these days. Okay, so we're just going to go in. We'll come up. So I don't know if yeah, I want to make sure the wrapping paper is in, that all the pieces are in it. Okay, so there's that. Then we're going to come down here. Again, I'm going to check and make sure that when I go through this, that the wrapping paper is also going to get taken. Then I'm going to use my thumb, put this on the other side, and just pull this through, okay? And then I can tighten it really simply and go ahead and double tie it. Okay, so at least 2 papers in here. You can have more, and you can have more. You can have at least 2. As many as you want. Okay. Okay, so now we've got that. So now I'm going to come back and I am going to round the corner. I'm going to use my corner rounder. We can use tools. So I'm going to use my corner rounder and round that corner. And then come up here, and I'm going to try it on this one. I don't know if it's going to take it inside enough. Not quite. Okay, so possibly the bigger one might. We'll try that. Okay, that worked. Okay, so we have made from our envelope, we made a template, or we took an envelope, deconstructed our envelope, put it on the digital, and drew around it, cut it out, put the envelope back together, added some note papers to the inside, and this is what we have so far. Okay, and now we're going to want a closure, and so I'm going to grab another piece of the digital, and I'm going to clean it up. I don't want any white edge. Okay. And I'm going to do that. Okay, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to cut another one that is the same. Okay, so we'll come over here and we'll cut it out of this one also. And I'm going to make a paper clip closure. Now, this is a mini challenge in the challenge, so you get to add a paper clip. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lay that down. And I'm going to grab, I want a thin one, not the thick. I'm going to have to go get into my paperclip stash again. There's one. So this is a nice thin one. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and put that over the top of this. Okay. Then I'm going to use fabric tack, and that's because it dries quickly and because it puddles. Like when I put it around the edge like this, it's going to puddle around it. I'm going to put it like that. And then we'll go around. So when we're watching this, Candy will be at our house. So I'm pre-recording this video. Again, this is the required element, the required gift element that you need to make for this time's challenge. Okay. So for January's challenge, this is the required element. And if you haven't finished your journal yet, you're going to get to add a couple things to your kit that you might be excited to add. And if you've already finished, well, congratulations. You don't have to worry about it. And we do have some that have already finished their challenge journals. They've just been waiting for this video so that they could have all their things finished. I'm going to cut right along there, and I have a hidden paper clip made out of scraps. Okay, so I used the scrap. So these pieces, we're going to say this is, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this into a strip and put it to the side, and I will use that. These, I think that can be trash. Okay, so from mine, I was able to get the envelope, the note paper for the center, okay, the center note paper, and I was able to make my little paper clip. It's going to be the closure, and I can close however I want to close it. Okay, and then you can use whatever items from your kit that you want to use to decorate your paper clip. Okay, now I don't want to waste this, and so I'm going to go ahead and make an edge. Okay, so one of the things that you can do with your scraps, especially your strippy scraps, is you can go ahead and make an edge. And so I'm going to go ahead and, oh, we've got, oh, okay, but that's the white piece. Okay, so this is from the wrapping paper. This is from the fabric. So if we go fabric, wrapping paper. Okay, and I'm going to do a little bit of gluing down, but I'm probably going to sew this down. I think sewing it would be the best way of taking care of that. I'm just going to, it's fabric, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of fabric tack down. Just a little. And I'm going to let that lay off that side of the page. Okay. And then I'm going to come in and put some of this down. and lay that down. Okay. So I'm going to go sew that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I basically used all but those couple of little tiny pieces, and I could have made a couple of little tiny clusters out of those, but so you need to use your whole piece of digital, okay? So we cut out the envelope. We use the note papers on the inside, and then this piece, and I also made the hidden paper clip. Okay, so now from my items, let's see, I have a butterfly that I can add to this. I think I want to use I can use just a little bit of the tape here, maybe up here, because I want the back. It's like, where's all those pieces of the back of the tape? Okay. So this is my favorite 2023 new edition that I have started using. I love it. My 2022 edition would be the glue stick that I started using in 2022. I love it. Do I want to come down? Yeah, I think we'll come down here. Okay. So this is from the wrapping paper, and I just cut out the image. Okay. Then for the for this, I'm going to use the other butterfly image. Okay. And then that. And let's see, where's have there's the towel. Like, where is the towel? I'm like, I was like, we do still have a bunch of towel, right? Because okay. I'm cutting off a white piece. And okay, so if we take the tape, take this piece of tape. I get this at Lowe's. It's drywall tape, but it's not where, like, it's not right where, like, the kits and things for drywall are. It's actually in a different place. Okay, so we got that. You know, we could use one of these. She's too big. Okay, what if we... Okay, we're going to go ahead and glue these down. Okay, so there's some fabric tack, and we'll glue that piece of fabric down, and fabric tack. I don't want to stack different glues on top of each other, so we'll put fabric tack going that way, and then we'll put glue on the butterfly, his antenna. Okay. Okay, so that gives me a paper clip. So I have an edge, a paper clip, and the little notebook that we're all making the notebook, okay? Everybody's making the notebook. And then you're making at least 2 embellishments from the pieces that you have left over. And then we're going to come back, and I just want to make something. How about a belly band? Yeah, we'll do a little belly band in there. And let's see. Okay, so your envelope becomes a little notebook. Your envelope becomes a little notebook. And then you use all of the rest of the digital. You need at least 2 pages inside the notebook. I used part of the digital so that I could be using that up. I used some of the wrapping paper, and I used one of the digitals that I'm trying to use up from the menu board page. Okay, and then now we've got a belly band in there, so I'm going to end up needing to put something in there. I think we have from the other day. That's not gonna, it's too big. Darn, that would have been perfect if it would fit. And this is not gonna work either. Okay, but will that work in there? Okay, now the gift component of this is a gift card will fit in this pocket. So it can be a card with a gift card, and then they have a little notebook. Okay, go ahead and make sure that you fill the pockets, and if you add things, that you fill those also. So I will be doing that. And let's see, we've got this. It's got 2 B's on it. It says so right there. Okay. That too big too? Nope, it fits. Okay. What if we go like that, and then we lift this up? Okay, let's... Okay, so this, I made this out of the coloring book, and I'm going to go ahead and close this up. Okay. So there, a tag with a job. Tag with a job. So with a piece of the green. And I will tell you one more time here in just a minute what exactly you have to have done for yours to be considered finished and done. Okay, so you'll be taking an envelope and making an envelope using a Dear Julie Julie digital, but you do need to do the part of taking an envelope and turning it in to. Okay, so there, I've added the tag there. I'm gonna need a little something here, and I'm gonna need a little something here. I do have 2 songbirds and a cat. I love that. This one has 1 ladybug. I'm gonna just cut this, and I'm gonna even let it be crooked at the top, and there, I've got a little, I think I'm gonna put that in the back though, the back one. Okay. So I'm going to need one more thing. What if, you know, I can cut this down. I can cut it down, and I can round the corners. I think that will make a difference for how the aesthetic and how this looks. Okay, this one has the napkin is coming out a little bit. Okay. So fill your pockets, and so you're making your envelope, okay? And then from your scraps, you can use, if you have bigger scraps, use them to help fill the notebook. You have to have at least 2 pages in your notebook. You can bind it, or you can glue it or sew it in with your sewing machine. I mean, you can bind it with thread, or you can sew it in your sewing machine, or you can glue it for your for putting those down. Anywhere that you have a pocket or something, it's going to need to have something in it. I do have a pocket here. We will all have a pocket on the front and the back. Okay, so this is like our flip up envelope page ensemble that we do, but we are turning it into a mini notebook. And the gift component of this is this can become a birthday card or a greeting card, or you could have this with a Starbucks gift card, or a grocery store gift card, or a gas gift card that you keep, and maybe you give it out to somebody as a pay it forward kind of thing. But this, yeah, I think it'll make a fun birthday card. Okay, and then, so you make your notebook, and then with your other pieces, you need to make at least 2 embellishments. I made a paper clip. It does not need to go on the outside. It can go, I mean, it can go in your journal. It does not need to go. And I made an edge. Okay, so those are my 2 elements that I made using the leftover pieces from the digital. Okay, so wanting to remind you, you have to use the whole page for it to count. And guess what? When you do this, you get to count this as one of your digitals have been done. Oh, I think that would be kind of cute right on there. Or there. Or there. I think we'll put it there because there's like nothing there. So this is from the menu board also. The menu board page. Okay. So, and you could do something like that and have it be in your pocket there. This could have also been a page. Okay, it could have been a page in here. It still could be a tip-in. I'm not going to tip it in though. Okay, so your mini challenge in the challenge. Find an envelope. Take it apart. Grab a Dear Julie Julie digital page. Put your envelope on top of the Dear Julie Julie page and draw an outline. Remember that you're going to want to make at least 2 embellishments with the leftover pieces from the outside, and that you also want your pages, you know, whatever it is that you're going to make, you want that to look like it was on purpose. So I wanted the butterfly, and so there I was able to do that. And I'm going to go ahead and put this miracles happen when you believe. Okay, this is my mini challenge in the challenge, so I can use other things to finish it out. Again, it can be part of your journal, or it can be for a separate project. I probably should make a couple of these for the Yayas, and I think I might make one of these for the baby shower this weekend. So, okay. When you have finished, you'll be posting your mini challenge in the challenge 1.24 in the special group, and also in the Dear Julie Julie Crafty community. I've already put the posts there for you to find, and you can find them in the featured. Remember, it is mini challenge in the challenge 1.124. It's 1.1 and the year is 24. So if I just did 1.1, you would be looking up and you'd find the stuff from last year. So, okay, what do you get this time? If you and when you finish your mini challenge in the challenge, and you can use these items in your mini challenge in the challenge. So you get to pick something gold. I've shown you, I've got some gold wired stuff here. I've got gold tissue. I have a little gold cheers, a brad, a bulb pin, my gold pin, that gold ribbon that I've been using, a little piece of that. There's gold wire, and there's a gold leaf. But one thing, you get to pick one gold thing. I know some of you are probably going to pick your gold pin. Now, something like this, you can already add that. And your gold thread, if you're using that as your binding string, you can already add that. Okay, so pick one gold thing. You get to pick 5 stickers or a sheet that has 5 stickers on it. That's just a random little showing you what I'm picking. I've got these 5 stickers, okay? Or you can pick like one of the sticker sheets, like I like to pick like my favorite stack of sticker sheet. So yeah, so one full sheet of stickers or five little stickers. Okay, then the other thing you get to add is lace bits. And this is where I'm going to tell you about the other little challenge that came across my feed, and I thought it would be fun to join in, is Corey. I'll put her video link in the description box down below. She has put out a little challenge of using little bits of lace 2024 with a hashtag. So hashtag little bits of lace 2024 and making something with lace. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I happened to have pulled out, lace was going to be the thing that you were going to get to add for this first thing. And oh, one other thing, you get to add one stamp. Oops, I forgot. Okay, one stamp. Big deal. I mean, I'm going to add this one because I love that stamp. So a stamp, 5 stickers, something gold, and your little bits of lace bucket. Okay, so I have lace scraps in here, and from this time, I'm going to probably use lace in everything for the rest of the month. So trying to use up some of my lace, and there's like some pieces of tulle in my bucket too. But yeah, so little pieces of lace that came from a shirt or a tablecloth, little piece of lace. And you know, there's just so many things that you can do with lace that I think it's really going to make a difference in our projects. And it is junk, and there was no other place yet for scraps of lace to be. Okay, so show us what you're doing. I will be putting in the crafty community, I'm going to put some lace prompts and ask you to put your pictures in those. And I will do some fun things from those that take the time to make a project and share it with us. Okay, so again, you get to pick one gold thing. I think I'm going to add the gold pin. Okay, I'm going to add this stamp. I'm going to go through and pick out 5 stickers, and I'll add that. And I have my little lace bucket. Okay, so these are getting added to my kit because I've already finished the mini challenge and the challenge. If you are doing the this month's challenge, the full challenge, then you need to put your mini challenge and the challenge in the special group for January, and then also in the crafty community to be able to share it with more people. And you know, that's part of why I do this, is so that your ideas can get out there and inspire others. Because if it's just me, y'all get one idea. But if it's me and everybody in the crafty community, you might get 2,000 or 3,000 ideas. And I think that is awesome. So yeah, so join us. And again, I'm putting Corey's video about this Lil Lace 2024 in the description box down below. I believe Kara Brandon is joining in on this also, so check her out. And yeah, and other creators are joining in, so I just thought it would be a lot of fun. It just worked out because I was adding lace as what you get to add, and I just thought it would be fun to be able to do two challenges or even more at the same time. I can't wait to see what you do. I can't wait to see what you pick out. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Have fun making these, and make sure that you share them. Show them to us. Show them to others. And I can't wait to see what envelope you find and what you do. Okay? So I have a notebook with the extra paper on the inside, and an edge, and a paper clip to add to my journal. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.